and decided to talk for a little bit, make my vocal cords do a little bit of work. They haven't been speaking too much this week. Not really too much to say, really. One thing in particular that I could talk about is I think it was last week. Recently I had been watching like Invincible. I watched season 2 and 3. But that one cousin made me remember about it. He told me he had been watching it recently, and I had totally forgotten about the show. I watched season 1. I was really impressed. I really like it a lot. So immediately he told me he was watching the show, and I remembered to check, and I saw that there was season 2 already finished and 3. So I binge watched season 2 and 3 of Invincible, and I have to say that it was pretty good. It's been a long time since I watched a TV show or something like that. I think last thing I watched was Mushoku Tensei, the anime. I watched season 1 and 2 of Mushoku Tensei, and that was like, I think like a year and a half or so ago. So I jumped into Invincible, and it was season 2. I think it was not as strong as season 1, but there was a lot of interesting stuff. I'm not going to spoil anything, of course. Season 3, I think season 2 was an 8. Season 3 was a 9 for me. It was really good. One thing I noticed is that I don't know if it is me or it is because you spent a little bit more of on the animation department. I don't know what's the deal, but it seems like they have been like cutting corners with the animation in this last seasons more than with the first season. I don't know, maybe it's just my impression, but it seems sometimes that it doesn't look as great as season 1, especially in some chapters or some episodes in season 2. But overall, I think it was really good. Maybe one complaint about the history. Where is it going? I don't know if it is just me, but Nolan's redemption, or Omni-Man, however you want to call him, is like a little bit too soon. I don't know, it feels like it's a little bit too quick for me. It feels a little bit like too quick to appeal for Nolan's redemption already. And I know that some time has passed in the history on the show itself, but it feels like, I don't know, just season 2 and we are already appealing for Nolan's redemption arc or whatever. It's like, I suppose I ended up spoiling when I, even though I said I wouldn't, but you know how it is. Like talking out of the cuff, you know. So you haven't watched, by some strange reason you have ended listening to this. Please stop listening, because I might spoil things for you. And in my case, I don't like it. I don't like it when I get things spoiled, especially when it's when it's like a surprise spoiler or something like that you didn't ask to, you didn't want, you didn't look for it, you know. And about the little brother, I think his name is Oliver in the show. Mark's little brother. It was crazy. I was not feeling it at the beginning, but he won me over. I really like the character, the kid character. Usually those kind of kid characters are just annoying, but I think I like him. I like the character, but it was like really crazy seeing that dynamic, you know? When you have gone through something similar, when your parents are not together anymore, and one of your parents is like has like a new life now, and they have like a new relationship, and you have like to get to know that person, adapt to it, and it's really uncomfortable, and I really relate to that. In particular, when Mark meets her, his alien stepmother, it was like, oh yeah, I kind of get it. And when they show him that they have the little baby, oh man, it was like, I was like, wow. They did, yeah. They did, and there is now a baby, like a purple baby. But overall, I ended up liking the Oliver's character. I think it's nice, wholesome. And who knows, he might be, and he shows signs that he might be getting even stronger than Mark. I haven't read the comic, but I think it feels sometimes that he does things that Mark was not able to do at his age. He was like, and they explain it in the show, I know. But he seems to be like cutting up to Mark in terms of strength, you know? How he kills the Blue Brothers, the Blue Clones. I think it was in season 3, in the beginning, or 2 or 3. I think it was in 3. Yes, I think it was in 3. And I really like those characters, but they they just Game of Thrones them, yeah. They dead now. And even though the show has recently become a little bit more switch and baity with the character deaths. When they let you know when it is definitive, at least. They let you know when it's definitive. And yeah, there were some shocking moments in season 2. Even though I didn't think it was as good because they focus a little bit too much on the romance drama between Mark and the Indian lady, or the dark-skinned lady. I don't remember her name. Yeah, they focus a little bit too much on that and some of the other characters that I don't care too much about. The thing with Donald, the employee of the second in command from the government guy, that was cool. It was kind of cool of him realizing that he has been dying over and over again. He was the one that made that decision. That was like a cool twist, and he coming to terms with that, with his situation, that he is like serving his mission. He is like fully committed to that point of now. It seems that he's even willing to live on knowing what he is now. That was cool. I thought he was going to start his villain arc with that. I thought he was going to go to the, let's say, the dark side. He was going to become a villain or something, and now he accepted his reality. Really commendable. Really commendable guy. He would have broken, a lot of other people will have broken in a situation like that. Yeah, can you imagine, like, realizing that you are not like a biological human, that you are just like a brain in a mechanic or robotic body. You have died dozens and dozens of times, even though it was for a noble cause. It's just figuring that out. It will break a lot of people. So cheers for Ronald. Another thing, in season 2, when the team the team B fights the Lizard Lake. I don't know how they call it in the English version, because I watched the dub version on my native language. Or it would be like the Lizard Lake. Oh, that was really hardcore. That was a really tense fight, yeah? It was really desperate. We saw practically almost all of them practically die, yeah? And Red clutching it out at the end. And after getting shot in the head, that was crazy, man. Without one arm and with a shot in the head, that was like an insane clutch. It was like, ooh, you felt the character's despair and desperation to try to survive that encounter. It was like, oh, intense. Really, I think it was more or as intense as the Penthouse fight with Machine Head and his goons in season 1. That was really gruesome too. That was like really hardcore. Of course, spot number 1 still season 1. Omni-Man versus all his superhero partners when he betrays them. That was, of course, number 1, and I think it will still be. But that was one really hardcore in season 2. That was one of the, I think that was one of the highlights, the highlight of season 2. And not highlighting in terms of history, but highlight in terms of like action or entertainment value. Yeah, some of the plots seem a little like, I don't know if it is the same. I don't know if the comic has the same problem per se, or like dynamic, that some plots have like come and go like really fast, or some arcs, and they introduce like several arcs at the same time, It's a little bit like breakneck, it feels sometimes, or all over the place. It's like they introduce new things to you all the time, constantly. Now, for example, of arcs or blocks going like too fast is when Armstrong brings all the Invincibles, and there's like it was practically like a war, but it's just like, I think one chapter is like, and it is a long chapter, don't get me wrong, but it's like it happens too fast. Maybe that's the pacing of the comic, I don't know. I haven't read the comics. And right after that, you got like the final battle of the season. Right away, it's like, wow, this is like, they don't take the foot out of the accelerator. It just goes. One thing after another. And that's, I guess that's not a bad thing per se, but it I don't know, when everything is action and gore, it feels like it takes away from it when it is like one thing after another. But hey, I think it's a great show. I hope it still goes places. Also, rest in peace, Rex. Just finally when he was like growing up as a character, getting his shit together as a person, he has to die. Yeah. But it also felt like, I don't know, like really cheap how they sent him away. He dies and they are in the funeral and I don't know, it didn't feel as emotional as it should have been, I think. Would have been like another thing that I thought was really weird is Rudy, the Iron Man like guy, like taking Rex's name. That is like, I don't know, it's like some weird writing thing, yeah. But hey, still a really good show, I'd say. Yeah, there's so much stuff to watch. I don't have like time as I used to when I was like in uni and stuff like that. But there's like so much cool stuff to watch. I think this is enough for this sketch. We'll put maybe a... Oh, I merged the layers, didn't realize that I had merged my lower dodge with my regular layer. I always like to keep that separated in case I want to change something later, but Okay. Well, I plan maybe to watch. I'm not sure. In between Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Attack on Titan. Now I decide which one of those two shows we'll watch this year. I try to at least like watch one or two series a year. I'll try to watch. I already watched Invincible. That's one. And as they are so much longer, I'll try to decide between those two series. When I was in university, I think I watched most or all of the original Full Metal Alchemist anime, in which they change, as far as I know, they changed the history a lot, and it was good, but it was not as good as Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, from what I have heard, and it doesn't follow the history of the manga completely. As from what I remember, the manga was not finished when they launched the original Full Metal Alchemist anime. So maybe I watched that or Attack on Titan. Not sure which one. That's not for this one. Maybe back. Channel. Yeah. Most of my entertainment I get listening to books nowadays. It's like the only like constant kind of entertainment that I get. When I'm working or when I'm doing laundry, I can just take an audiobook, listen to it. When I do the dishes, when I do the washing, or even when I work. So that has been like my source of entertainment, really. Not playing video games anymore, not watching anime, series or whatever. Yeah, and when I watch something, I make sure that it is like something really that I have like research it a little bit, that I'm sure it's going to be like something really good. Like in the case of, or something that I will really like. Like in the case of Invincible, that I was almost 100% positive that it was something I would really like. Okay. This one is done. Next one. I think I use one with this pose. I dispose with the rifle up. Dispose. Let me check a little bit of the brief again. The brief that I have for this character to refresh myself. What was the... I also have like notes in the notebook. Really good to keep taking notes, even though everything is so accessible and easy to use with computers, but it is, I don't know, sometimes better to keep taking notes manually. It sticks to your mind better, in my opinion, than just writing it or having it in a document in the computer. So I have notes here on the computer. Don't worry, I'm just reading the notes I have, and I could refresh myself what it's all about. It's been like a couple days that I have been doing sketches, but sometimes you just keep doing sketches and doing things, and maybe you move a little bit far away of the original plot of the what you are doing. So I'm like reaffirming the memories and the bullet points that I have here as characteristics of the war and the environment that the character lives in. And the armor is supposed to be, as the client puts here, is heavy power armor. Mm. I think with the, at least with the last two versions, I've been leaning on the heavier armor side, I think. You want to do. It's like going in a, and it has to be like it has to be heavy, but it doesn't have to look clunky or too polygonal, you know? Okay, yeah, I think this is at least close to the direction that I keep going. Version 6. I struggle the most here is like finding shades for the helmet. For the face that is supposed to be like a Venetian looking mask or something like that. And in a sense, from what I get in the break for this game world, or the world itself, the client game is a little bit close to Warhammer, you know? But they live like in a totalitarian, religious kind of society. But all this around not the emperor as it is in Warhammer, but it is around technology itself. So it's like really similar to the Astartes or Space Marines. If you look at it, the at face value, it's like really similar to that. Now I'm talking about Space Marines and all that. I have read some Warhammer books, and and some of them are really good. Especially the Eisenhower books. I really like them. But I have found that the more interesting books are the books that don't focus on the Space Marines or the Astartes or the Chaos or the Legions or all the supposedly badasses. It's like, it's really boring when it's about those guys. It's better when it's just like characters that are not like, say, Now when it's more like regular people in brackets, supposedly regular people, let's say. Yeah, when it is Space Marine, it's like it is really boring when it's just Space Marines in the book. It's like a lot of brother this, brother that, the Emperor, and all that kind of stuff. The book becomes just about that. You know, it falls apart really fast for me, at least. When all the characters are like Space Marines or Chaos Space Marines. Yeah. It is more interesting when it's just like people that happen to be in that like really heavy and really dangerous Warhammer universe. Where life seems to be like extremely cheap. Let's see if I get it like something that jumps out for me with the armor. Oh, let's open Brave. Let's see. I think this is the browser that I have and I use for streaming. I would like in the exceptions for it to show on the transmission. I have to log into my account for this. Okay. I will look for it in Firefox then. Give me a moment. It is crazy how much of Pinterest is like almost unusable for some things. Because most of it is like AI now, man. Let's look for bulky. Let's put some things in here. Because I'm coming out and running out of ideas for the armor itself. And I have seen that a lot of these mechs that I am also getting for reference are now like AI too. It's really crazy how fast it has taken over regular images. I'm pretty sure this. Yeah, it is obvious because of their volume, right? It's so much the amount of AI images that get like pour out into the internet daily. That is, it overwhelms like regular and real images that you can find from real people. This is like a banging design. It's really cool. Yeah, it has taken away from the fascination that you had in the past of finding a good or a really great artwork that you will say, hey, this is really amazing. How did this person make this, or how did they come with this idea? And sometimes even like positive jealousy, yeah, that you say, hey, why didn't I come out with this idea? So and now it's like, hey, is this like real art, or is this like made from a person? In this case, I thought this was really cool, a really cool image, but when I look at it, I zoom in and I saw, oh, this is AI. It was like, something died inside, something dies, or your excitement about the image immediately dies when you realize it is not like made for a person, or it was not made by a person, let's say. And it's nice having different poses for even if it is the same design that you're doing, it gives you like a different perspective and a different like viewpoint. It like resets your mind a little bit, so you might come with something different that you were doing. Forces you a little bit to break out the pattern. Oh, I forgot I have to desaturate this. Just painting in values. I really like this. And I unified plate for the breast. Let me try something with that. How it goes. It's got the breast in here. Madrid wins. Playing on top of this for now. Some images that the client sent me wrong here. Oh, yeah. Send me like this as a like kind of vibe what he wanted. And these are, they seem to be like made them with AI or something like that. A journey or some stuff like that, it seems. I think I had not been leaning out too much on the feminine side. The ones that I have done. Playing way too much on the feminine side of the let's try and open the feminine too. I guess we'll go with more curvy shapes. Let's unify this flag to it's fun. Feminine shape. Oh god, let me go close the windows. I'll be back in a minute. Damn it, I forgot to pause the timer. I guess I wasn't gone for too long. But it's okay. Well, this is kind of a weird balance. Yeah? It's supposed to be like a heavy power armor, but we also have to make it look feminine in an appealing way too. I'm like trying to find like that balance. That it looks like powerful, imposing, authoritarian, and but also like feminine and appealing. of this. Maybe emphasize a little bit more here, her hips. Clear that out. And more prominent. Armor extraction. This is still too slight. Huh? We need to make it more intimidating. What I have found with this is like making the shoulder trapezius neck area thicker makes a more imposing silhouette. Yeah, not the core, more the neck, and give it like sample this. Now just make something look massive, like a ball, you know. Really thick, really. Yeah, there is no other word to say but intimidating in a figure. And I have done it with the others before, but I wanted to do it. I want to do it in a different way, a different shape. Besides just giving her like a really big net collar or a really big collar in the top of the armor. Maybe like a front guard, like in these suits, in this like bomb diffusing suits that protect the neck like this with a net collar. Yeah, but I had to find a way to do it like I don't know, more stylish or different from what I had been doing already. And give it like a little bit of curve. This is too wide. It's like blinded me a little bit. This doesn't look interesting. Yeah. Roll it back. Stuff legs and top of here. And curve and okay, this is different from what I have been doing. Let's try and this a little bit more. I haven't gone in this direction with the top half of the body being like more organic design. Let's give it like another. Maybe. Let me see the light there. Sure. Get this up a little bit. Sort of. I think I'm looking and I'm going to mute myself. I don't think I will be going to talk. I'm like getting into it.